Hello, Mark Crossfield here, Marmanor Resort here in Spain, courtesy of YourGolfTravel. We're doing club reviews, we're doing best clubs, irons wise, 2013 going into 2014, and we are talking forgiveness category. So I've got 3 clubs here. Let's talk about why I think these are the best clubs for you if you're looking for a club for ultimate forgiveness. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, we're talking forgiveness, top 3 clubs, and these are in no particular order. These are just my 3 favourites. They are all ranking pretty much the same, but we are talking MOI, resistance to twist. We are talking forgiveness, helping you get more balls the same distance out there, not dropping one 20 yards shorter than another on a miss-hit strike. So we're looking at Titleist AP1 to start us off. Titleist AP1, we've got nice big toe weighting, bit of heel weighting as well, big cavity, relatively chunky-ish top line, which is what you're going to find in forgiveness irons. Definitely a longer blade length than you're used to seeing from other Titleist irons in their better player, less forgiving ones. So let's give Titleist AP1 a hit and tell you why I put it in there in my favourite top 3 for forgiveness for 2014. Put it down by the ball, loads of real estate, plenty of face down by the ball, which definitely inspires confidence, which helps with forgiveness. Let's give it a hit, see how it feels. It feels good off the middle as anything. I've hit that well, and it feels as solid as any club you could find. If we keep hitting a couple more, I'm sure I will miss hit one soon. Let's do another one. Little bit of offset down on this iron. Chrome to kind of slightly white satiny finish on this one as well. So it's got very classic looks in amongst its forgiveness. This is arguably, out of the ones I've chosen, the best looking if you want more classic design with that forgiveness built in as well. There we go, that was slightly off the toe, and that is still out there. And that's what I love about these forgiveness irons. And this one, I mean, I use forgiveness irons myself now, and I'm enjoying the forgiveness. That sounds like a cliche, doesn't it? But I'm enjoying a strike like that, which will end up pin high. Where when I've used the better players irons, those kind of more, you know, bladed feel irons, often that comes up short left or even short with front bunker if there's not much green to work with. But with the forgiveness irons, you still get that consistency of distance, which I really like. Let's Titleist AP1, definitely a very forgiving iron and the most forgiving out of the Titleist range. So number 2, and again, not in that order, in my top 3 forgiveness irons bracket is my iron, Mizuno Jpx Ez. This is the iron I use, this forgiveness iron, and I'm enjoying, like I said earlier, the forgiveness of it. Massive undercut cavity, a little bit more weight out towards the toe. Down by the ball you get chunkier looks. It's a dark kind of gunmetal-y finish on the EZs, so they've moved away a little bit from their kind of classic finish of Mizuno. This one definitely has more resemblance to, say, the Pings, but it's got a little bit of offset. Look, this isn't the prettiest irons out there. Mizuno make fantastically pretty irons, same to Titleist and other companies, but this is definitely not their best looker. But for forgiveness, which is the category we're in, let's give you one a hit. I mean, I know exactly how these feel. I'm using them every time you see me on those course vlogs. Just feels fantastic. It's strong, it's got stronger loss. There's no problem launching this like there isn't with any of the clubs out of this category. And it feels very, very forgiving. Doesn't feel soft, feels springy like they all do. They feel like they actually fly off the face quite a lot. But you get a lot of meat down by the ball, which for someone who's using a lot of the club face is a very, very good thing. Now, I wouldn't say I'm using a lot of the club face, but I'm using enough of it to lose 12 yards, 7 yards out of a misstruck hit, where with these I find my yardage is definitely more consistent throughout the strike patterns, which is only a good thing. Again, I hit that one slightly towards the heel, and that is flying out there. So that's Mizuno Jpx Ez. Get what they're doing there? Easy. Definitely, oh, I've gone and said it now, definitely is an easy one to hit. It's hard not to do that, isn't it? It's a good iron. It looks fine. I quite like the look of it, but it's a bit more kind of, you have to be into what it looks like, but a very forgiving iron. Okay, and the last one, coming from who else but Ping G25. This iron has no ferrule, so more classic kind of Ping design, quite chunky down by the ball, good amount of offset on it, chunkiest top line, big cavity again, similar weighting out towards the toe and in heel as well. This is a very forgiving, high MOI iron. Now, I've seen charts from other manufacturers who actually measure themselves a little bit up against this bad boy, because it is just very, very forgiving. Let's give it a hit. I mean, I love the look at this club. I could actually use this club, but I do have a history of using Ping i2 when I was younger, which looks very much similar to this, slightly chunkier maybe. But, you know, I don't mind its kind of brutal appearance, no ferrule, gunmetal finish, you know, quite a big bit of offset. Just your classic bladed players will pick this up and think it's the ugliest thing in the world, but I actually quite like the look of this. I could really imagine playing these. Let's give it a hit. Like the others, it feels very similar. I mean, you blind tested me on these three, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Maybe AP1 makes a slightly different noise to the others. Let's give this one more hit, but definitely very, very forgiving in the G25 here from Ping. Let's give it one more hit. Very classic Ping heritage design in this as well, which will appeal to some people. Yeah, it feels great. I mean, hit those both pretty well, but I know this club performs pretty damn good even when you're spraying your strike across the face. There you go, guys. Forgiveness 2014, and still got a bit of 2013. We're in December here. Mum-in-law, son, thank you YourGolfTravel for sending me out there and giving me a chance to do these videos in a beautiful location rather than in the wooden hut in my woolly hat back in the UK. So that's the forgiveness section. Jpx Ez, Titleist AP1, Ping G25, get them on your hit list, get them on your wish list, give them a try. You want a bit more help in your game, and who doesn't? Get hitting these. Even if, for lots of people they're doing now, even if it's just the long irons, get a 3-iron and a 4-iron, or a 4-iron and a 5-iron, subject to availability in these, and then modular down to your more kind of bladey ones if you want that kind of thing. You just got to watch the lofts, because they will jump around between set to set. You've got to make sure you sink those lofts if you do that. Forgiveness. Check these two out, post comments down below. We'll speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.